What's going on, everybody? Give me a couple moments. I'm going to share that we are live, so I will be right with you guys. Give me a couple moments. I'll be right with you guys, just sharing that we are live. All right. One more minute, guys, and I'll be right there. Gotta love social media. And there we go. All right, so what is going on, everybody? Just going to do the watch list for tomorrow. No swing trade watch lists. We don't like putting them on for Fridays, so we'll just focus on the daily one for today. And let's zoom in over here. And as you guys can see, markets being all wacky and in decision mode again. So you can see kind of this. It's almost like a double cup and handle over here, kind of a triple bottom right here, 1, 2, 3, and then you can see price right here was in a descending triangle. It broke out, and now it's trading sideways, right? Trading sideways, kind of got this handle looking pattern over here, and you can see it's 1, 2, maybe 3 tests over here. Got to see what happens. Not looking good at the moment, but it's trading sideways, and got to watch support and resistance, right? It's got to break above that 2740 area and continue up if you're bullish. If you're bearish on it, you got to watch it come down to these support levels over here. So as of right now, it's not looking so good. Yeah, Rick, I shaved my head. It's glaringly obvious, right? I always kind of do. So the beauty of getting old and being a guy and losing your hair. Might as well. My idea is you get it, you shave it, right? Don't hold on to it. So, all right. Nightly scan over here. So again, guys, we're looking for stocks witching hour next week or on the not quite sure. Dan, if you want to answer that, if you're watching. So we're doing stocks that are holding their highs on the day or holding their lows on the day, looking for a potential breakout or a breakdown the following day. These are stocks, again, that we're looking to scalp, to day trade on the daily. So again, you're looking to make 10, 15, 20 cents. If you can make more, that is great. You used to have it waxed. Well, I'm not there at that point yet, so we'll see. We'll soon know if I have to go to that point. We'll see. But as you can see, guys, when stocks get like trade sideways like this, it's that indecision mode and it gets all kind of messy. So it could be kind of difficult. So again, going back to these daily ones, we're looking to scalp, right? There's always something you can scalp for 5, 10, 15 cents. But those big ones that have gone, okay, cool. Whistle. The big ones that go parabolic and stuff, gets a little bit difficult when stocks trade sideways like this, right? A little bit easier when they're moving up, right? Moving up like this. So let's see what we can look for tomorrow. You can see the alerts from yesterday, all of them but 2 triggered. So rocking and rolling. We're always above 80% or so. I think our worst week tracking our trade alerts was about 80% right on the nose. So not too bad when you've been dealing with this kind of garbage for the past 5-6 months, right? So again, if you're not a member of our community yet, you can come join us. Link is below. Bullish Bears, we have a whole bunch of stuff. Again, I won't get into all of it now. Trading rooms, trade alerts. You can subscribe. We're only $10 a month. Best value you're going to find in the industry. If you don't believe me, do some research and you will see that nobody's charging $10 a month for what we offer. You can trust me on that one. All right, guys, look at this one right here, VKTX. All right, so big day pushed up today. You can see a big kind of cup and handle breakout right there on the daily. So it's a bit overextended here at this point. Many times when you have a big day like this, there'll be a sympathy day or a secondary day. Look at this big cup and handle. Wow, that's beautiful. You can see it's right at resistance on the weekly. Look at this, right to a T on the weekly chart. Right, look at that. See that? Dang, right to the T. Let's go to the monthly right over here. Look at that, right to the monthly. It's at all-time highs. So you can't ask for a more beautiful cup and handle than this. So naturally, I'm sure this thing's going to want to pull back at some point, probably sooner rather than later. There's not shares to short on this one right now, but you know what? Again, we're hunters of volatility of when day trading. So again, I wouldn't hold this thing long term until it pulled back, but who knows? This thing might have a secondary day. It pops up really quick tomorrow. You might be able to get a scalp on it. Got to watch and see. That $10 is a huge threshold. So let's keep an eye on this one. If you can find shares to short, if $10 rejects, that would be a nice potential short at some point. So price is at all-time highs and overextended, but watch if gets a continuation day. $10 key resistance or key support / resistance. It's kind of pretty much both at this point right now. If $10 rejects, or if it breaks above $10 will be support. If $10 fails, that's a key resistance level. So VKTX. Darn, let me just cancel this alert here and cancel this alert here. All right, VKTX. Let's take a look what else we got here. AKER. Don't like it. KTOV. Nope. Nope. Jill is possible. A little bit overextended though. You can see some resistance right around $9. The base of this gap right now, it closed above, so it gapped up today. Got above the gap here. You can see some resistance at that 790. So, again, be aware that it is a bit overextended. Earnings went past expectations. So anywhere see this channel right here between that $8 to $9, you can see kind of an ascending triangle formation right here. So watch if this one can break out. Jill is definitely one to keep an eye on. All right, so where do I put here? 784. So a bit overextended, but watch for potential continuation with resistance at $8 and $9. Yep. All right, so that's Jill, Jill. So again, a bit overextended on the daily. You know, I wouldn't necessarily swing trade this one, but you know, it might get a pop. $8 is key resistance. Again, if you're short, you know, this one does have shares to short. So if you're more short buys, if it goes up, if $8 rejects, you know, it might fall back down and give back some of these gains. So basically, with longing, you buy low, sell high. With shorting, you buy, or you sell high and buy low to cover. Right. So if $8 rejects, you know, here's some support right down over here. So it's one to potentially watch. As well for a short. Right now it's a little bit bullish right here, this pattern, so we'll see if it can get above $8. Do I like this one? It's right below the 20 EMA. Let me take a look at the hourly. It's got that 250 that it's close to hitting, so I don't really like that one. Nope, don't like that one. This one's a little bit messy because it's got this big long wick to deal with right here. Let me take a look at the hourly. Might be setting to break out though. It's right below that 200 EMA. Kind of has that bull pennant. So this one might be trying to get a pop. Right here you can see some resistance right around $8 or right around the 795 area. So you can kind of see that, you know, price may be trying to get above it. Again, very choppy looking chart, right? But it might get a pump out of it. So let's put at or above 748. Watch if price can get over 200 SMA on the 1 hour with resistance at 795. Watch if price can get over 200 SMA on the 1 hour with resistance at 795. There we go. So right here you can see price. There's the 200 SMA. If it can get above it, you can see that bull pennant pattern. If it can, watch for resistance right up around that 795. And as I speak, look at that. I don't know, somebody's listening to me right now. It's BOXL. That's kind of funny. Right. ATIS, no. AIPT, no, don't like it. AXON, nope. Kirk, nope. IPAS, possibly. Close to the 200 SMA right there at 50 cents. Kind of has an inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder kind of area going on. Let's take a look at the hourly. Yeah, some resistance up around 60 cents. I might put this one on because it's a really small price one for you guys that like the little tiny ones here. You know, even if you can make 5 cents on a 40-something cent stock, not so bad, right? But what is that? If you bought 5... Where's the calculator? My math is bad. There it is. So 5,000 times 0.44 equals, so 2200, and then 5,000 times 0.05. It's not bad. You still make 250 bucks, right? So I'm not saying it's going to go up there, but you know, if it moves 5 cents up to 50 cents or to, 60, 50 to 60 cents, you can make 5 to potentially 15 cents on it. So we'll put that one on to watch for a cheap penny stock. 4430. Watch if price will pump up over 50 cents with next resistance around 61 cents. So watch if price will pump up over 50 cents right over here with next resistance around 61 cents right up here. All right. So IPAS. MDG, excuse me, MDGL. Let me take a look. MDGL. Yeah, that pumped up really huge today, huh? My goodness. By the way, let's take a look at. Okay, that didn't do it. So look at that U.S. Steel today. We had it on the watch list. Man, if you caught that quick and then boom, pumped and then dumped right down. That's why you got to watch these support resistance levels. It broke the neckline, broke out above it today, and look at that. It crashed right below it. Super quick. You probably wouldn't even have much time to trade it. Boom, boom. News about steel today and the tariffs, so there you go. That's why we tell you guys, by the way, going back to this, don't trade an alert just because the alert goes off. You got to watch the pattern. Super, super, super important. So if you watch this 5-minute play out this morning, this candle went up really quick. It broke, but at this 5-minute candle warning, right? So if you got in, this is a big warning sign. And then especially when it came down, it just smacked right down below. That's a big middle finger right there. Kind of has an inverse head and shoulders. Middle finger, knuckles, right shoulder here. So just because something goes off doesn't mean you trade it. Still doesn't mean this won't go up. You could still see a 920 crossover, but that was a nice little fake out. Really trapping people today, I'm sure. All right, what else we got? Where was that one I just had that was that cheapo stock? I don't see it anymore. Was it AK? No, it wasn't AK. Dang it. I just had it and then... Oh, IPAS. There it is. All right, so here we go. Back at it. Nope, don't like it. VKTX again. Was I just talking? I thought I just talked about it, didn't I? Let me go back to it again. So the room called VKTX. Yeah, I had it on. I have it on for the watch list tomorrow, Chris. Look at MDG in Canada. So yeah. So I have this on for a potential continuation. You can't ask for a more beautiful cup and handle pattern than that. My goodness. Yeah. Speaking of which, Dan did the trade room today. Everybody seems to love Dan. Who doesn't love Dan, the trendline master? Guys, watch his replay from today right over here. Dan is the man. We both have definitely different trading styles, but we're doing our best to always give back and help you guys out. And Dan is a super techie guy. Super technical. He is awesome. We love you, Dan. Shout out to the Trendline Master. All right, so CBay. Nope. TLYS. Nope. SB maybe. Let's take a look at this one. So this one had an inverse head and shoulders today. breakout. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline right over here. Broke out. See some resistance up in these areas, up in here. So it's a bit overextended. Might have a little bit of room to go. $3.80 to $4, a bit overextended. Kind of that inverse head and shoulders. It's coming closer to resistance right here, but I don't know how I feel about that one. It is holding its highs. So 380, 360, it's kind of close. Especially with the market not looking so great. I don't know if I'm going to put that on. This one right here. We are in the gap. Or broaching the gap right up here. Let's see. 435, so 444 gap. So you can see a gap here. This one, it's either going to reject off that gap of 444 or it might go into it. So this is one to definitely keep an eye on. 444. There you go, 445 I'll put. Price is broaching base of a gap. Watch if it will go into the gap starting around 445. CNAT. All right, so broaching the base of the gap right here around 444, 445. Obviously, you have the 200 SMA resistance and then this gap up here. So once price gets in there, super volatile. Kind of has almost an inverse head and shoulders-ish. Kind of a left shoulder, right? A head right here, right shoulder, neckline. 9 and 20 pinching, getting above the 50 SMA. Let's see if it'll keep going. All right, ALT. Nope. LXRX, and no. Bit overextended. XSPA, nope. Fro. Is that Froyo? No. Nope. Possibly. Let's take a look at this one. It's a bit overextended though. Let's see. Broke out there today from 636. Let's see where we're at. Oh, is there a gap over here? Let's take a look. There is a gap right up there. So let's see. Moving forward. It's a bit overextended. It's in that gap right now. So it's one to keep an eye on. Eye on Trade Ideas Holly Hot List. I'll take a look again. So this one, I mean, it's a bit overextended, but you can see that price is in the gap. So keep an eye on this. I mean, it could easily pull back to, I mean, just when you get a price in a gap, it just gets extremely volatile. Could pull back. This one might be one to watch long or short. So let's put it. Price is in daily gap. Could go either way. So watch for potential long or short. So that's ONDK. ONDK, right? Yep. the reason I was saying this, guys, right? So overextended on the daily, right? It's in the gap, but, you know, it could be volatile. It could give back its gain. It could drop right here, or it can continue up. You don't know. Got to watch the patterns, right? It is easy to borrow, so you can short it so far in Thinkorswim. I'll take a look, Whistle, on I. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's been riding up, but, I mean, geez, for crying out loud. So overextended, man. You got to buy down near the 9 EMA, not up here. So if it pulls back, you know, down like this, maybe it's one to watch. But I wouldn't buy at a top, that's for sure. Meat. Let's see. Bit overextended. Yeah, it's a bit overextended. I'm not going to put that on. LKM, nope. Galtz. Let's see. It's right above $5. Kind of a cup and handle. Kind of a messy looking. It's got another kind of cup and handle right up over here. Don't know if I like that one too much. Nope. Good old Mara, a piece of garbage. Nope. This one's a bit overextended. I don't know if I'm going to put... Do I want to put that one on? No, I don't like it. Bit overextended. Let me take a look at CRNT here. All right, so you have some resistance, 365. It's getting near there, about 20 cents away. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put that away. Put that on. Nope. Nope. No. No, I don't like that one. ALDR. Bit overextended. Let me take a look at I again. Yeah, it's just too overextended. Let's take a look at if I can find a couple. Trying to see if there's a couple over $10 to look at, but they're just kind of overextended. Yeah, it's kind of a messy day. Obviously, guys, going back here to the futures. Right here, right? So you're kind of trading in this like channel right over here, right? That kind of that cup and handle, the handle pattern over here. You can see it. You can see it forming right in here, right? So this is a bearish Harami-ish right here, so that's not looking so hot. So this could easily fall. Look at support right here. Look at the bottom of this trend line right here. Dan, the trend line master, would like this, right? Trend line down over here. And then look at where it's going, right down over here. Where does it intersect with? Right with that 50 SMA. So who knows? This might continue to fall. Gotta watch and see. All right, so that is the daily watch list. Kind of not loving it so hot. Again, it's also Friday. Lots going on. So it is what it is. For those of y'all that are following us on YouTube that haven't joined us yet, here's our Facebook group. We are the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves the stock market community just to differentiate ourselves from our fan page. You can see our Bullish Bears fan page here. Make sure you like and follow our fan page over here. That way you can stay tuned with all of our updates. Again, sometimes we post in the group, and because we have so many people, almost 30,000 people, it's tough to stay in tune with our message. So join our group, like and follow our fan page. Again, if you're new, make sure you ask questions in our community. Really great place to learn. I say it over and over again, but we keep all the spammers, the trolls, the politics, all of that out. Does some stuff slip through? Absolutely, but we catch it really quickly. So it's funny, sometimes you'll have somebody post and somebody are commenting about politics, and everybody kind of like, not everybody, but a few people will like argue back and forth, and then we just tell people, guys, just report the silly comments and then we'll delete it, right? So instead of arguing, just report the stupid thing and we'll delete it, right? So I don't know. We live in a world, in a society of people just love to argue nowadays. We don't care if you love the president or hate the president. It doesn't matter with making money in the stock market. Anybody's opinions regarding president does not matter when it comes to making money in the stock market. The news affects the market, so we like talking about the news. So, you know, if the president posts something good or bad, can it affect the markets? Yes. Just leave your opinions pro or against it out of it. We don't care. Nobody cares. It's just going to cause an argument. So, again, if you want to post something in the group that has to do with the markets, fine. But just, guys, just avoid arguments, right? It's just annoying. So we have some of that occasionally, but we delete it very quickly. We don't allow that stuff. Exactly. Hey, Jarrell, about January, we went from donation-based to a paid model. So instead of volunteering $10 a month, now it's just mandatory pay. So if you want to sign up now, we're only $10 a month. And then you're locked in for $10, right? So that's what happened. And it is, yes, you commented on floors. I'm not sure what that means. So yes, it's all about making money in the end. Again, people's personal if people want to, you want to type in politics or something like that, here you go, right? You want to argue about politics, go right up here. Politics. Let's see what kind of groups there are for politics. Oh boy, I'm sure there's a bunch. Lots of arguing. Feel free to join over there. All right, that's my rant. See, I got to always have some kind of rant in a video, so that's a rant. But bottom line, we don't allow that stuff in the group, so very simple. If you see it, something's not good, someone's a troll, spammer, wants to argue, just report it, and we'll delete the comments or delete the posts, and if the user's a jerk and won't stop, we'll just delete them. Very simple. Don't worry about it. We're a good community with all about trying to help people, so you don't have to worry about that stuff and all that garbage in our community. We have fantastic mods, so if any of our mods are listening, you're doing an amazing job of keeping all the garbage out. So that's that. If you haven't been over to our website yet, again, bullishbears.com, you'll see we have lots of good stuff over here. You'll see we have a day trading room for those that like to day trade. We have a swing trading / options room for those that like to swing trade. So swing trading, options room, kind of basically the same thing. If you're swing trading, you could either do stocks or you can do options. And if you're like, I don't know what options are or how to trade them, well, good news. We have free courses over here. We have an options course right over here that you can take. We also added a futures room last week for those that like to trade futures, and a hangout room. Hold on one second, I got a cough. So the hangout room is like an off-topic room for people that want to chat, hang out, talk. So guys, we have 4 rooms for people to really learn. So a lot of people don't like social media. Some people don't like Facebook. Facebook, if you're listening, we love you. YouTube, if you're listening, we love you. Google, if you're listening, we love you. Got to feed the AI. Got to make sure they like it, right? So there are some people that don't like social media platforms, and while we happen to love them, if you don't like them, you can come and learn, can hang out over here and talk, right? Get to know people in the hangout room, talk in the trade rooms, practice, right? 120 a month, a small price to pay for the vast library of videos. Not sure. Are you talking about us, Whistle? We don't charge 120. We charge $10 a month. If you mean us, thank you. Oh, I think, is that for CMEG? Is that what you're referring to? see, I don't know what you're referring to, but if it's us, we're $10 a month. So yeah, back over here, trade rooms, trade alerts over here, guys. Our trade alerts are not like most companies. Again, we say it over and 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 again, and we'll say it over and over and over and over again. We are not a stock pumping service. We do not tell you when to enter and exit trades because we are not a stock pumping service. We show, as you can see in these videos, key support and resistance levels. Oh, $9.99 a year. Yeah. So most Whistle, I'm not sure what you're referring to. We don't charge $120 a month for anything. We're $10 a month, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe you could just clarify. We charge $100 for a year. All right, I'll show you the pricing in a second. So yeah, good point, Carlos. You know, many trade rooms cost at least $100 a month, right? The lowest good day trading service that I know of that's out there, that's really just a day trading chat room by itself, is $50 a month. That's just for day trading, not options, not a community like this, not all of our courses that we're offering. So that's just for, again, just for a basic day trade room. Never mind, now you do a swing trade room, a futures room. Now you're doing trade alerts, a whole community, thousands of dollars worth of courses. You know, you find, you know, services like that with alerts, you're looking at anywhere from $150 to $300 a month. I actually, when I first got started, I tell this story. I joined a service. Man, they had an incredible marketing. I'm sorry, I was just reading a text. We're getting closer and closer on getting these candlesticks wallpapers done. Our artist just texted me, and my good friend of mine, so we're getting closer. That's funny, Chris. So yeah, I joined an option service back when I first got started. Dang, guys, I don't know if you trade all day long. We're getting beat up, man. We got to start charging you guys. Speaking of which, we got to start charging you guys $100 a month or more, because Dan and I and stuff and Tim, we're beating ourselves up, beating our bodies up, getting like elbow pain and joint pain and hand and wrist and finger pain. I got to go to a massage every other week, and instead of him focusing on my back, I got to have him massage my hands and my wrist just from typing all day long, for crying out loud. Anyways, so back to the option service. These guys are incredible marketers, right? They charged $1,500 up front. I was up front for a year of service, and then after that, it was like $3,000 a year after that. They probably had something. I'm sure they probably didn't. If people actually paid $3,000 and they didn't have some deal, those guys they're idiots. But anyways, $1,500 up front just for options alerts. And they were random options alerts, no guarantee on when you were going to get them, and they were strictly call and puts. So literally, you got to think about that for a second. It sounded awesome. I thought it was great. Told Dan about it. It was great, right? So you'd have it. I think it was just emailed to my phone, which kind of sucks too, because right, if you get it to email, we're all used to getting text nowadays. So now it was just like email alerts, and it was random email alerts. Now, how the heck are you going to trade that, right? You don't. Straight call or put, and they had a handful of basic videos. So their marketing, their video marketing video was absolutely incredible. And phenomenal marketing, man. Their marketing was incredible. But a handful of videos on how to buy calls and puts, right? But now you get some random emails on when to buy the stock. When do you get out? When you get your random email. But we tell people, you know, what if you're at the bathroom at work? What if you're getting reprimanded at work? You're in a team meeting. You're at lunch. You had sick that day. Yeah, over and over and over, right? You missed that trade alert. Straight call or put, you're leaving yourself out there, right? You're not buying a spread, nothing like that. No protection. You're just straight calls and puts. Nope, I ain't going to say the name of it. But these guys are really good. I want to see how these guys are doing. I got to say, though, their marketing was phenomenal. It was so good. But anyways, that was that. That was $1,500 up front, not even a monthly option. That was prepaid to get random, exactly, spreads for protection. Strictly calls and puts. I only lasted for maybe a handful of trades, and I think one was okay, and the rest were just right? How are you going to call out straight calls and puts in a market like this right now, right? You're going to be, how do you call it straight calls and puts in this? Very difficult. You're going to be in and out pretty quickly, you know? So that was that. That was on just that one options alert service. They didn't offer trading rooms, nothing like that. $1,500 up front. So again, guys, you know, just give you that story about alerts over here. Courses, you have $3,000 plus. If you look at these and you're like, wow, I don't know if those are $3,000. You know, they're free. I should be skeptical. So, okay, here's what you do. Go to Google, type in day trading course, and, you know, there's people over here that have day trading courses. You know, we're over here. Ours is free. Check out what other people cost, right? Swing trading course. Swing trading course. There we are over here. And there's other companies over here. See what they cost. And then options trading course, right? OPTONS, OPT options course. Right over here. There we are. Other companies over here. See what they cost. And then add up the pricing. You add up the cost of most people's swing, day trading, and options course, if they even offer it together. And going to be over $3,000. I haven't seen those people. Timus and Rossi. Oh, Tim. Oh, that's funny. Carlos, I see what you're doing there. That was really good. Yeah, those people they're both phenomenal marketers and great traders. Nothing wrong to say. And guys, you know, time is money, right? Not knocking anybody that's charging, because, you know, I don't know, maybe we're idiots or crazy or what we're doing, but we're giving it away for free right now. And, you know, as long as everything keeps going and growing the way it is now, we'll keep them free. You know, someday if we don't grow the way we want to do it, then we might charge. But right now, add all these courses up. Never mind a candlesticks course, an advanced candlestick course. The amount of time and energy that we put into these two courses right over here, nobody's offering that right now. On top of how to set up your brokerage account. So thousands of dollars of courses, your trade alerts. We do watch lists every day, all of our trade rooms. And guys, come on. Click subscribe. If you haven't already, pay $10 right here. Don't ask for a trial, because $10 is a trial. It takes everything. We occasionally get emails. Dan, cover your ears. That literally, Dan is the patient one, right, guys? I have no patience. Thank you very much, Chris. We have some people, man, that just don't get it. You're just like, it takes everything within me to not just say, like, I just want to get, I get some emails sometimes, and these people, you're just like, come, really? We had some person that's just literally, like, I just got to bite my tongue. I just can't, you guys, you wouldn't believe what some people ask for $10 a month. You make your head spin. And the only reason why I don't tell people, some of these people, to go pound sand is because Dan would get mad. Dan is the patient one, and he talks me out of it. But man, do I want to just shake some people sometimes, because they just don't get it. So anyways, my whole point being in all that, guys, $10. If you don't see value in $10 a month, don't pay it. Go pay someone else $200, right? Right? Pay someone else $200 a month if you don't see $10 value in what we're offering. Very simple, guys. Exactly, Chris. That's my rant. And very simple, guys. If you want to see if we're worth it, go join another trading company and pay them $200 a month. Pay us $10 a month, so you'll pay $210 a month, and then compare what we offer to them. And then pay us both, continue moving forward, or drop us and pay them, or drop them and pay us, right? Very simple. So easy, guys. That's my rant. I'm done. Tell them to go TVIX. Go get TVIXed. If you want everything for free, or for what you want, the world for $10 a month, go get TVIXed, for crying out loud. We're giving you the world for $10 a month. We can't give any more away, for crying out loud. You know how many $10 a month thing it costs? That's 10 of you guys a month just to pay for my one massage that I got to go get massage my wrists and my elbows and all that for all these videos we do for you guys. All right. And Dan just had shoulder surgery too. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to sign up. Get a bunch of people to come sign up with us just so we can get rid of our joint pain. All right, guys. That's it. See you guys in the morning. Have a wonderful evening.